So hello friend, welcome to the YouTube channel WB Mentor, and this is one of the most needed video of a student who are in graduation. Everything about placement. In this video, we are going to discuss about the first types of companies, number 2 the minimum 10th, 12th and CGPA you need to maintain, and number 3 last but not the least the total scenario of backlog, that what happens if you get an active backlog and what happens if you have a dead backlog. So before starting the video, you just know that this video will totally be a masterclass for you. So if you are still waiting, just like the video, subscribe the channel, and let's continue it. So the first part, the type of company. There are basically 3 types. Number 1, the product base, in which it comes the Microsoft, Amazon, Google. Number 2 are the service based, like the TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, and generally you can see for mass campusing, that is the on campus on your college, that is the pool campusing, you will find the service based company, that is the Wipro, TCS, Cognizant, and third one are the startups. Every 3 of them want your minimum 10th qualifications, 12th qualification, and a minimum amount of CGPA that you need to maintain. Now we're discussing about that part. Look, there are many companies. You can tell about 60% of the company want your 60% marks in class 10th and 60% marks in class 12. These are minimum thing. And the CGPA you need to maintain for that companies are nearly 6 to 7 CGPA, and on that category it falls Apple, Myntra. Now different companies want 7.5 CGPA. If we talk about Microsoft, it demands 7.5 CGPA you need to maintain in your semesters. Now many students will ask that, is there no company for us who are getting less than 60% marks in 10th and 12th? So yes, you will get chances in Amazon, Google, because they doesn't need any type of minimum qualification marks for 10th, 12th, and even also in your semester. Now the most important part is, they consider any backlog, or which company consider backlog and which companies doesn't allow to apply if you are having any active backlog. Now let's talk to this part. So ladies and gentlemen, before starting this part, you need to know what are the things you need, what are the skills you need to gain before your placements, because only satisfying the minimum criteria will not make you a secure job in a company. You need to do aptitude coding round for that company to crack their examination, to perform well in their interview, then only you will get a chance. For that, WB Mentor brings you batch number 1. If you enroll to this aptitude batch, you will be totally dealing with aptitude of more than 100 examination and solving their PYQ. Totally a master course for aptitude, general knowledge and mathematics. Now if you want to start your career with coding, you need to follow batch number 2, which is for the coding batch. And in this coding batch, you will be dealing from very basics to very advanced level, syntax with C, C++, Java, data structure, algorithm, interview preparation, and many things you need to learn in this batch number 2. So what are you waiting for? Just check the description. There is a Google form you need to fill up. Our team will contact you, or you can directly message in this number, and you will find the number in the description box. Why are you waiting for? Next start the total topic of how backlog affect your preparation. But before starting this, remember to check the description and follow the instruction given in the description if you are totally serious for your placement. Now coming to the backlog portion. Remember, backlog, there are its 2 types. Number 1 is the active backlog, that you are still having that backlog, you have not cleared. And number 2 is the dead backlog. Suppose you are having a backlog in the first semester and you have cleared it, and now you are in 4th year. So that backlog which you have cleared is considered to be dead backlog. And suppose you are having a backlog in the 3rd year and you have still not cleared it in your 4th year. So that backlog will be considered as active backlog. So very basic question, does backlog affect your placement? Frankly speaking, yes, it will affect. It will not only affect your placement, it will affect your scholarship, it will affect your placement, and it will also affect your going to an MTech degree or master's degree. So it's totally affect these three factors. Moreover, on addition, you will get a headache, you will have to give extra money to solve the backlog papers. That's apart. Now, does any company allow to get into their job if you are having backlog? Remember, there are three types of company, as I said: product based, service based, and startup. Service based company have some just like criteria that you can also apply for them if you are having only one or sometimes two backlogs. But in 90% of the cases and in all the product based company, you will find that no student can apply to there if they are having any backlog. Similarly, a problem arises if you are going for an MTech degree or master's degree and if you are having any backlog. So you will not get that certificate, provisional certificate from your college and university. Now, what to do? If anyone having a backlog in the last sem, they need to clear it by super supplementary examination held by the university. I will make a separate video on this topic. Now, yes, placement will be affected by that backlog. So don't wait for any low marks or anything that could happen. Just prepare yourself for the placement. Check out the description, and the answer is yes. Backlog will affect the placement, and that's how it will be. So we are bringing such type of good content towards you. So be sure that you like this video, share this, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.